Okay guys, you guys can see exactly how this went out on the mosquito net that you can put in front of your to avoid mosquito intrusion. This one here is quite more hectic to do because here, let me explain what I did here. You guys can see some screws here. Now the trick here, first trick you're gonna do here is to get a drill bit that's gonna be smaller than whichever screw you're gonna be using, because if you get the one that is above the screw, then you pretty much messed up everything. Now the second phase, the most challenging part here, I'm gonna give you guys two options to do this, two ways to do this. I really don't get it tight to it. I'm not really after aesthetics and beauty. I'm just after it, covering it and making sure that mosquito don't pass from there and come in here anymore, right? So now the bigger challenge there is, like you guys saw this one split. Now when you are about to drill it to get in here, even after punching through the wood, there's gonna be a problem because it won't go first. It's not gonna go straight in the first phase. So that's gonna be leading to you working your way more in and possibly even breaking the beat. So in that regard, this is more of a job, a lot of job, a lot of work to get this done. Now, you also want to make sure that there is not too much gap when you're done here. Like you can see, there is a lot of gap here. I will have to loosen this up and extend it up because I don't want any mosquito to cross here. Although this is actually the opening part, right? Now, okay, sorry, I had a key on it somewhere here. Okay, so now this is the opening where you have to slide in your hand to open it if the key is not locked from the it's locked from the inside. Like you guys can see this one. Now this is the reason why this one got broken, because the door constantly is jamming. So I'm supposed to shift it to this other side here and make sure that it's holding it in place. Now let's get to some point here. Planning this is actually something that if you have not, if the weather have not done it, they need to put another square, another iron to cross it over here, where you can put this to be in two places and hang freely, so that when you close it, you can put some wood down here, open it. When you slide your hand in, you don't want to leave an opening here. So that's what I'm trying to do. But since I couldn't do it, I only do a two mesh. You see the first mesh. So when after opening it, I can slide in the other one there and leave it like this. It's not actually this big before. So when it's that slided, then I think mosquito is gonna find it a little bit hard to pass it on one time. Why the next one, you can even slide the other one in there just like this. Anything that's just going to obstruct them when I hit it the first time. Now, after this very method, like I showed you guys here, which you have to use a wooden batten, the second one I'm going to be showing you guys is the easiest way. So let's go. Now, here is the easy one. The easy one here, I am not going to be using the wooden batten. This is the wooden batten. So I'm not going to be using it. So what I'm going to be doing in this regard is I'm going to be using a Vostik contact glue. Let me show gum. This is what it looks like. I know you guys are familiar with this very gum which they use in making shoes and some other things. Now, the first phase is for you to apply it in the area where you want it when the net to stay. Then you allow it to dry. Then you apply on the net also. Now let me show you an example of the one I've done. Look at the one I've done here. You can see there is no any batten and it's sticking to it. The goal is to prevent mosquito, sorry. And you can see it's sticking firm to it. The good thing about this very glue here, this very gum here, is as soon as it dries, pulling it off can be very, very challenging. And I believe it can last quite a longer time before thinking about sticking out. We're talking about years, right? It's in as much as the surface is clean and you applied it very well. Even though if you have applied paint there, it's still going to stick. So just like you guys can see right here. So now on the application, you have to apply it differently. Like you can see here, I've applied it separately, and I'm going to be pasting it right now. I don't have my camera, my tripod, so I can be able to use my tripod to cover it so you guys can see how I paste it. But right now, the pasting process is simple. As soon as it's done, if I get it closer here, you guys can see the glue there, right? Sorry, the gum. You can see the gum there. So it's sticking to it firm. It's not someone that's going to be fighting with it from outside. The mosquito don't have such kind of strength. And this one is stationary, this one is door. So I'm going to be putting over here, and that's going to be done. So this one literally is going to take me like quarter the time the other one take me, and less material. So no screws, no drill bits, no a lot of them. So if you're not using drill bits, it's going to take you quite a longer time. So let me go ahead and paste this one, then I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, now if we take a look at it right now, I've actually pasted this one, and there are mistakes, there are lapses. Now the places where I put the glue didn't match, so it's overlapping. So in that regard, but it's still, most of the places it does actually work, and the reason there is I didn't take the measurement correctly. So now it can be quite a little bit challenging to really meet to match perfectly where you did this, you did the stuff you did there. Now you can also put the button in there, but that's going to be double work. When you are done like this, if you want to improve, if you still want to do that this thing. Now on the other hand, here again, this is the last keynote point I want to make. If suppose you missed it because when you were putting the glue, you can't know exactly which of the one you are following up, like this one here. I jump one, I marked, I apply here, I jump another, I apply here. So there is only one rod in between. And so in that regard, if you don't want to do this kind of mess that I did here, you want to really measure every part. That is just the only way. Even if it's overlapping like this one, no problem, but you don't want to have a shortage. So what if it doesn't sit in those places where you painted it, where you apply the gum? That is exactly what happened here. So in that regard, you just need to apply the gum here. Just open it a little bit, just like you see this one here. You can apply it firstly here like this, apply it very well, then remove it and apply on the metal, then allow it to dry. Then every places like you see here where it's going to be opening, you need to cut it and use a little bit of use fire, not too much fire, just small fire to close them out, else it's going to start losing from there. That is maybe like a lighter, just light it in small, right? Let it glue up and use your hand to touch it so that it's going to seal up this thing from loosening up. So pretty much that is it, guys. The result is not so perfect, but did he achieve the goal? Yes, he achieved the goal. There is no any way mosquito is going to pass from this very place into this very house from here, and that is what we're doing. Meanwhile, this very net mesh here is not metal. I'm not using metal, so if you're using metal, you're going to be finding you're going to be running into more problem. It's going to be punching into your hands. And the second reason why I didn't use the metal net or mesh is because when rain beats it twice or thrice, it's going to start rusting, it's going to start opening. So this one here will not be subjected too much sunshine, and therefore this rubber is not going to shred over time, because that's the same kind of rubber I use on my windows. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have any further question, drop it in the comment section. I'm your DIY assistants, helping you in different area, homes, car, you name it. I hope to see you some other time. Bye for now.